But without further ado, we're going to jump right in to our final matches between... Oh gosh, I'm a terrible person here. Jeffrey Ramirez with Metal Garurumon X and Calvin Hernandez with Alphamon. So, with that.
If you missed it, Kelvin did go first and hash an egg and pass turn. Medbay Jeffrey here took advantage of that, went to a rookie and then Garurumon X, then played a Cool Boy. Cool Boy does nab him a X antibody option and Belga X, passing him back to 1.
A little unfortunate that he wasn't able to climb into, the typical Gabumon, Gabumon X, Garurumon, Garurumon X, but he's still, climbing up and finding the pieces. This is the first instance we've actually seen today where we have a person who's Digivolved the promo wear Garurumon on top of Garurumon X.
So, yep. Now we do have a poll. Who do you think will win? Despite what you see here, you look past the brick. He can still win. He can still win game 2 and 3, or maybe. What do you think? He might even come back and win game 1. Who do you think will win the match? Melga X or Alphamon?
We've seen players brick today, and they've come out of the bricks stronger. So where Garurumon X goes in, Digivolves into that Melga X, restands, and swings into security. There's no battle protection here, so this is simply a Digimon here.
But he cannot Digivolve like that because he does not have the X antibody option.
I thought he did.
9,000. He lives.
Hits a Cool Boy, hits Grumble, Dexdoru Gray, and Breath of the God. I can't tell. Could you tell if it was Dexdoru Gray or Dexdorugamon?
It's Dexdoru Gray.
Okay. Their arts look very similar.
Alright, now he can go into Melga X.
No, go into the blue boost first.
Oh, you're right. Get an extra card.
Would you grab the Metal Garurumon here or the Sagittarius?
It depends on the hand, really. Because he can't play Sagittarius now.
No.
And then analog to pass turn.
God dang. Adding the only option. Does he find the rookie?
Oh, that was a short poll. Jeffrey with 100%. 3 people voted.
I don't think we had anything on the line. Channel points would have probably had people scrambling. Yeah. He did add the X antibody earlier off the Cool Boy, right?
Yes.
Okay. So why didn't he go into that for the...
Oh, he wanted the extra check from the Garurumon. Because if he played it, he would be at less than 8.
Oh, I see. Swinging in? No. Pops the Mem boost. Is he going to go just into the... If he swings and then wants to Digivolve into the Metal Garurumon X, I feel like you're sequencing it wrong because you don't know if it's going to survive. But if he's going this route, then yeah.
Now he goes to Metal Garurumon X, draws, and goes for 2
Oh!
Oryuken does kill it as he does.
No battle protection.
He does have... Yes, he does.
Oh, he does. He has 2 level 5s.
He has 2 level 5s. He does protect it. However, it's only 1 check.
1 check. He loses that extra check that he was working so hard for.
And there's his second swing. Hits Doru Gray. This is just very, very unfortunate at this point.
Yeah.
And then Gabumon to choke.
And then we know that there isn't a rookie to push up or anything, so we know that this is likely it for game 1.
Yes. Do we have a Dexmon? for 8 costs. It does clear board.
It does. It wouldn't clear the Melga X.
Yes, it will.
You Digivolve 1 though, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's level 4.
Yep, that's correct. The one under it was a level 4.
I
As you
always
had
forget about that. I always forget.
All right, game 2. For Kelvin's sake, we do hope he does not break and take it into a game 3.
Yeah.
We want to see some Digimon being played here.
Again, this goes back to kind of that conversation we had earlier about mulligans. You know, how much does it affect, or do you just want to build your deck without the need for a mulligan?
You always want to build a deck without the need for a mulligan. The mulligan itself is just like a cushion to help with making your deck slightly more consistent, possibly even worse. Because if you open your first 5 cards and it's your main pieces, but they're all on the top end, if that's the case, it goes straight to the bottom and you will never see it again.
Wondering whether Calvin is going to go first or if Jeffrey is going to go first.
It looks like he opts to go second as he did not make a play yet. All right.
Yep, Melga X goes first, raises a Sunomon from BT5 again for that 1000 DP. No rookie this time, so he's the one on the defense this time, and only reveals where Garurumon and where Garurumon X for possible hits.
Yes.
That's
They're
huge.
only level 5s now.
Are we going to see a reverse brick now?
I don't want to wish that upon anyone. Everyone should be able to play the game normally.
I agree. So it looks like Dorumon goes to Doru. Doru goes to Dorugamon. The Dorumon is not the memory gainer. It is actually the Dorumon from BT9. Drops a cool boy and reveals. Was that
Dex? That was a Dex Doruga. So it is the level 4.
That's good. That's good. He'll just play something else so then he can utilize that Dex Doruga for next turn with Cool Boy.
Correct. It looks like Jeffrey is having a very hard time. This is game 2 right now. Don't worry.
This is game 2.
This is game 2. You missed game 1.
Yeah, game 1 was very short. So he pops the blue memory boost. Thinking about what to play, goes Analog Youth.
No,
Not
that
Analog
is
Youth.
Cool Boy.
Cool Boy.
He whips the Cool Boy. That's 2 promo Rare Garurumon straight to the bottom of the deck.
So far we have seen no rookies has to pass back with a Garurumon X.
That gives him 4 memory.
Pushes out. We know he's got the Dex Daruga, so he's got Blocker Retal through the next turn. Gains a memory off that. Then he's gains a memory off the Cool Boy, I should say. Draws a card, and now he's going to pitch a card off the Dex Darugamon to potentially gain 1 more memory.
Yes. And he pitches
Doru Gray?
That looks like a Dex Daruga as well.
Okay, so we had 2 of them. He's up to 5 memory now.
So 4 to 5 to 6.
Yeah. Goes into... Oh, there's our boy, the Doru Gray.
Doru Gray, yep.
What does he slip underneath? Does he slip Doru?
I would personally slip a
Oryu?
Oriyamon right now, yes.
Oryu would be the best move.
You have more than enough memory to take advantage of it.
Thinking about it.
Dorumon to gain a memory.
Yep.
So he opts for more memory efficiency instead. Alphamon. The Alphamon is 12,000 DP right now.
Swinging into security 2 checks?
It would be 2 checks, correct. However, the possible cards it would die to insecurity are all the Melgas and the Omni.
But he can also pump by 3 with 3 memory and then gain 2 memory back.
But game 1 the Melga Drew an extra card. We might.
Oh,
definitely
breath bounces it. That's the
Oh,
only option that can bounce it. That is the first we've seen that happen.
and then
And then it's a
Chumon a pass.
Chumon. Not terrible. Not a terrible way to do it. Oh, there's the first rookie for Jeffrey now. Unfortunately, he can't Digivolve on that Garurumon X into Were Garurumon without passing turn. The question is, will Jeffrey put X antibody underneath that Garurumon X and Digivolve into a Were Garurumon X to bounce back the Chew?
He
He
goes
opts not
straight
to.
into the Where Garurumon promo. Alright. That does memory lock him. Back to 1. Another Dorumon.
Not quite the one you want to see, but we know right now he's probably going to find all
And
of
then
his
the Daruga to
pieces.
pass back to 1.
Do you think his Kokaitis Breath was a 1 of or a 2 of?
I would say most likely 2.
We're not looking at lists, by the way. We're just
Yeah.
considering.
Anyway, I would say most likely 2 because having 1 is too high of a risk to really take a gamble on.
Mm-hmm.
And goes to Melga X to bounce a Chumon.
Blocker.
It has blocker. Alright, give him back 3 memory.
Can he get up back to that level 6 is the question.
It all depends on his hand. I don't know what's in his hand. He has to be able to deal with the Melga X, or it can be extremely dangerous here. He does raise it up.
He's going for it. Has the
Doru
Doru
Gray.
Gray. Puts in Doru, gain a memory. Does he have the Dex Doru Gray? He can pop the Gabu X, then gain a memory, and then
There's the Dex Doru Gray. Cool boy does gain an extra memory. He does draw extra card. Is he not drawing? He's supposed to draw extra card.
Draw, 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 draw. You didn't draw.
Oh no.
Didn't draw a card off that. Is he going to choke? Yeah, he's going to choke back with Chumon. So in this situation, how many security does he have? Kelvin has 3 or 4. No, he's 3, right?
He's at 3. It looks like 3. It's really hard to tell, especially when you have full color sleeves like that. You have to look at
Blitz Omni doesn't win here. We're reviewing over the memory right now because I think there's some conflict on what the memory should be at.
I believe it should be at 1.
It should be at 1.
Because it's 1 to 0. Game 1 for Cool Boy, game 1 for Dexter Gray. At 2,
correct.
Play Chumon, he goes to 1.
Correct. So 2 checks here. Hits another Cool Boy, reveals, oh, there's the Oryuken.
Oryuken and a Daruga.
2 Darugas, actually.
Yeah, he takes a Daruga.
So he has the Oryuken already in hand.
Most likely.
Is what he's telegraphing to us right now.
Yes. Also, that is also the rest of his
Darugas.
There's 1 in trash, 1 in hand, 1 on the bottom of the deck, and 1 on the field.
Yep. So he's at 1 memory here. The retaliation, there was no retaliation on that one.
Mm-hmm. let's see.
What do you do here? Is he going to go into the Daruga?
I don't think so, because that losing the Chumon is very detrimental here. He can't lose the
Yeah.
Chumon.
I think he's going to go into an Alpha. Possibly an Orumon.
He does.
Yes.
Oh, he goes to Oryu,
Orumon.
and that would put Ryudomon in the source stand gain in memory. However, Orumon is not a blocker.
Nope. So it's very possible he loses right here.
Wait, why is Chumon in his hand?
Because when Metal Garurumon X unsuspends, it sends all the lowest level Digimon back to the hand.
At any point, really?
Yes.
Oh, I did not know that.
The more you know. It's once per turn. That's why it's
Your turn once per turn with this. Oh,
Oh, he hit
wow.
Breath of the Gods. He hit Breath of the Gods there. So that's
I did not know that. That's.
yeah.
Oh, wow. You learn something new every day.
Yeah. It's a pretty neat little thing.
Yeah, that's something that doesn't happen often, but because
No.
it does happen, it makes all the difference.
Typically, when you go into your Melga X, you are pretty much performing lethal. So that's always an effect that not many people will see.
Correct. But because it is something that can be seen, it makes all the difference.
So he can't attack anymore due to the Breath of the Gods.
Plays Gabu. Okay.
And then
And
goes into a Guru.
Hammer Spark. It looks like he's gonna go into Guru to pass turn at 1. Oh, double Hammer Spark?
Where Garurumon? Hey,
Guru.
why
Okay.
give 3 memory though?
Guru X. I think he's just digging. He's trying to dig for removal, I think. I could be wrong. A Hammer Spark again?
He'll choke him to 2 with
3 Hammer Sparks.
how many cards in hand?
Like,
His hands look
it looks like
tiny.
there's 4. It looks like there's only 4.
Keep it. Well, he has played 3 Hammer Sparks, so his hand does get smaller.
Yeah. There's 5. And
Oh
Midoki Master.
no, the
Oh,
counter choke. I mean, there's not. So the Dorumon is the main effect here that gets lost.
yes. Um, Another thing, it does stop Oryuken from giving you the extra memory that you need sometimes.
Well, you pop it,
You
right?
can't pop that Midoki. It pops the highest.
Oh, then yeah, then no, then you're kind of done.
Yeah. So Midoki is a super hard counter to Oryuken.
Hmm.
Or memory stoppers in general. Like I said, memory stoppers.
We've talked about it before. We saw Gazis do work. We saw Madokis do work. We didn't see really Grandest Kuagamon's deck utilize Terriermons that much, but
Okay, he does attack into.
he's trying to reduce the body count. But at the same time, I think that there's 2 security left. Unless there's some big bomb in the security, like another Breath of the Gods or a Congo, I think Melga has a very strong chance here.
I agree here. So all in this. So there is a way to really go through it. Hopefully, depends on if he has the cards in his hand or not. There's the
So there's a
Garuga.
blocker. That's one thing that he needed.
Can he make it a retaliating blocker? Is the question.
That's the big thing. No, he just.
Oh, Congo, and that's it.
But yeah, if he has the Blitz Omni, then
It's
I
not
mean
enough.
he can still block.
Yeah, thing is that Melga is only doing one check.
Oh, it doesn't have the Wigger. Oh yeah, because he doesn't have enough cards.
Mm-hmm. You need enough cards.
This is also why I don't run Hammer Spark in my variant of the build. They're good bombs in the security, but when you play them, you lose card advantage in your hand for that effect.
Yeah, it's generally something you use for a finishing play rather than a go aggression play.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. What will Jeffrey do?
2 memory. He can't. Oh, if he has a Gabumon X, he could do something.
He's just an extra draw.
Well, so the Gabumon X would give him an extra memory.
Oh,
Oh,
it doesn't.
no, if he were to go into Gabumon X off the Gabumon, but did he raise this turn?
That's the he just played it this turn.
Okay.
He just hatched.
Then
He
no.
just hatched this turn. The Gabumon stays in raising.
Then nothing.
Yep.
So he can do 1 swing.
He just hard plays a Gabumon the past turn. And whiffs. Alright.
I didn't even see what he revealed.
2 Gabumons and an analog. There is a way out of this.
Yeah?
Yes.
Ultimate Flare?
No. So, the Rugamon can go into Dex Rugamon.
Yes.
He'll gain 2 memory off of the Cool Boys.
Yes.
That'll put him to 3.
Yes.
That's really all he needs, because that would put him. That he can now do Gray afterwards. Oh, he found it!
Oh,
He found it!
that is nice. Did he find the gas he needed here?
Possibly.
He has a retaliating blocker now.
He has a retaliating blocker. The Dexteruga, even pitch, he did not get an extra memory because of
That's the only sad
Madoki.
thing, yeah.
Question is, does he need the card in his hand or not? Or does he need it in the trash?
This is also the first time we've seen a Orumon actually be digivolved into and not just slipped underneath the Digivolution sources.
Sometimes you just have to do it.
Yeah.
So does he have the Doru Gray into Dex Doru Gray?
That's the big question. But wouldn't he pass turn though with that?
No.
Because he would pop first and then he
Yes.
gained the memory.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, this is game 2.
He does pitch the Orumon just to pitch it.
God, his hand is so huge in comparison to
Yeah, this is the amount of draws. Look at that deck. It's very low. Doru Gray, there's
he
Doru
has it. Does he have the
That Doru Gray is a retaliating blocker. Or did he put it onto Orumon? I'm not sure. He might have done it onto Orumon.
That is a big stack with double Doru Gray. That's 2 Doru Grays, right?
Yes.
So we have 3 Doru Grays and 1 in trash. That was how many cards are left in deck? Looks like 5.
Not a lot. I can say that for certain. Not a lot. Does he have the Dex Doru Gray to pop the Madoki?
I feel like he would have played it by now if he did.
This is game 2, yes. Oh, he does not. He has the Alpha.
He de-digivolves the Melga?
Not sure. So it's all dependent on security checks now. I think he
Wouldn't?
leaves the Melga alone.
Oh, he wanted to. Yeah.
Because if he hits the Melga, he can attack and unsuspend it.
No, because it has Garurumon X. I thought.
No, he has the. It's not that. It's he has a X antibody option, so he can attack and Digivolve into a Melga X.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And then we'd have the same result.
Yes. Oh,
That's really
he gets
good.
2 hits there.
That's
And
a
he drew
really
2,
good.
so I think he goes back up to 8 cards. 6, 7. He takes 1 more because he takes the option plus a
Melga
Gabu.
X or a Weregaruru X.
Yeah.
I think the question here is he has lethal on board with individual bodies. Do you swing with the smaller bodies in case you run into Kongu or Kongo again, or
It depends on what's in the hand. Because sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. It really depends on what's in the hand. But here we go. Little body first, he says. Gabumon into security.
that's the Dexdoru Greymon I think he was
Second
looking for?
Gabumon. And
You got
that
it.
is game. He was looking for it.
He was looking for that one.
So
He was
that
hoping
had
that
to
would
be in
be.
security. That
Yeah.
needed to be in security, and then it would stop it. That insecurity would then stop the game.
Mm-hmm.
Good games.
Well, congratulations to Jeffrey Ramirez
See,
with Melga X.
all right.